So let me show you how you really measure the right chain tension, and if you are off, then also how you adjust it. First of all, how you can read the manual to find the right place on the motorbike where all the measurements take place. So when we look here, right, we have this B and then we have the A. So if you have this chain slider, which they explain in the text, the chain slider is below. So from that part, you have to take the measurement to measure this 2.5 centimeters. So you see here the chain slide, and in the manual it mentions from the end of the chain slide go 2.5 centimeters back. And then if you press the chain up, then you have the measurement of A, the distance, which is then the distance you have to measure. And this one, ideally, to have the right tension, have to be between 2 to 5 millimeters. So that means 2.5 centimeters back here from the end of the chain slide, and from here to this inner part here, the flat part, so not the outside part, the flat part, we need 2 to 3 millimeters distance if you push it up. I checked it on my bike, and yes, not surprisingly, as I already thought, the tension was way too loose. First of all, let's talk about what basically you need to really start off. A paddock stand. With a paddock stand you can lift your back wheel and also start to work. You might have also wheel sliders on your bike. So you take accordingly the right tool and you remove the wheel sliders. And as I have done this before, let's have a look how this worked for me. Come, Reinhard, show them. You can see just on both sides, and then you unscrew it here. So very simple. We will remove first the slider. After the wheel sliders are gone, you have access to the nut which tighten your rear wheel on the swing arm. But before you do this, really take care. Once you open it, you might have to readjust the alignment of your wheel. So I need a 32 millimeter bolt or nut here. So, and also a wrench. I have a 1/2 inch one, which is also my torque wrench, because later when we will fix it again, when we will tighten it again, you have to tighten it with the right Newton meters. Let's open the nut, and after the nut is opened, we have access, or let's say we can go for the next step, and the next step is not a difficult one. You need now also 2 wrenches. One is a 10 millimeter one and one is a 13 millimeter one. If you see the 13 millimeter nut, you loosen it, because with that one then you get access to do adjustments for the 10 millimeter nut. So this is the long bolt, and as you adjust here to clockwise or counterclockwise, what will happen is your rear wheel will move on the swing arm. So as the chain in my case was too loose, I want to bring the wheel on the swing arm more to the back. And once I was there at the right distance of this 2 to 5 millimeters, then I fixed again also the 13 millimeter screw to really have the rear wheel fixed in this position. Oh, I missed one part, because for my case, I have no tool to check the proper wheel alignment. So what I am doing is I take this caliper and I take measurement before I open the rear wheel nut of the distance from the inner part of the rear wheel hose and towards one of these bolts. I take the measurement left and right, I note it down, because with that measurement later I can do the calculation after I have adjusted one side, also to add the same measurement on the other side, and with that one I have at least quite sure the same alignment position again like I had before. So the next thing is tighten again the bolt of the rear wheel. Always check the manual. In my case, it is 90 Newton meters. So I adjusted the torque wrench to be on 90 Newton meters torque, and then I tightened again the nut of the rear wheel. Then you can do a test ride. In my case, it worked out very well. it might work for you, but always be careful. And if you do any modifications on a bike, if you are not 100% sure, better go to the workshop and consult a professional, because at the end of the day, it's your safety and you should not risk your safety just by saving a few, I don't know, Malaysian ringgit, Sing dollar, US dollar, euros. Having that said, I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you also figured out now, and you can also adjust your chain tension or you can check it. So we should all have fun and have a well-maintained motorbike. If you like, also subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of other videos, also other content which is not motorbike related. Have a look at the video which is maybe now here for you, and see you in the next one.